If you are planning to apply for Brazil Digital Nomad Visa, you clicked on the right video. I recently applied for Brazil Digital Nomad Visa and I have gone through complete end-to-end application process and interview at the embassy as well. So, as usual, this video is not just a theory, rather I'm going to show you how you can apply yourself as well.
I read your silence louder than most. One day you...
Hi, my name is Moin. I am currently living in Malaysia as a digital nomad. If you want to know more about the Malaysian Digital Nomad Visa, check my other video on that as well. I share travel and end-to-end visa processes, so make sure to subscribe for the future updates. Brazil Digital Nomad Visa, which its official name is VITEM 14, which means temporary visa, actually allows you to legally live and work from Brazil for up to 2 years. It has been launched in January 2022. Brazil was the first South American country to introduce a dedicated nomad visa. It's only been 4 years, so I'll still consider it as a new category. So you must be thinking, why Brazil? So it completely depends on what type of life you are looking for. But in general, Brazil offers so much. Low cost of living, quality of life, travel hub, access to South America, an amazing nomadic culture and high-speed internet, their people, their culture, their nature, and lastly, one of the affordable digital nomad visas so far. Let's understand the requirements. Brazil has straightforward requirements, nothing complicated. Income threshold is just $1,500 per month or $18,000 in savings. But what most important thing here is the source of the income. So you must prove that you make money through an remote employment. So you must work for a company or a client located outside of Brazil, and you have to provide that contract to the Brazilian consular or embassy as well. So that's all when it comes to requirements. So if you are eligible, let's move on to the documents that you need to prepare. You really need to do this before gathering your documents, and here's how I did it. Write an email to Brazilian embassy or consular in your country of your residence. Ask them everything you need to know. Like in my case, here's the email I have sent them, because sometimes they update the rules or you may need to submit more documents based on your country of residence. So make sure to recheck everything with the embassy. But the procedure and most of the documents are same for everyone. Alright, here's the answered email. They answered my email and you can clearly see embassy has replied me with everything including procedure, required documents, and fees. Let's explain each document in further detail. Here's the list of complete documents. Health insurance that should be valid in Brazil. Certificate of good conduct, apostille. I'll talk about apostille right after this. Then birth certificate, again apostille if required. Then declaration form, which declares that you can work from anywhere around the world or you can work specifically from Brazil as well from your company. That declaration form should be attached as well. Employment or freelance contract, that's very important. Proof of income, bank statements, and salary slips needs to be attached as well. Then printed visa form, which we will be discussing in this video as well, how you can fill your form and print it and then attach it as a document. Passport and recent pictures. Resume is always optional. If you attach additional documents like your current residency contract or any other visas that you have, that would be a plus point for you as well. Let's understand apostille. It means verification of your original documents from your respective Ministry of Foreign Affairs, or it depends on what government entity deals with it in your respective country. If your country is part of apostille convention by Brazil, your two important documents must be apostille: birth certificate and police clearance certificate. So these two documents needs to be apostille before submitting to the embassy. Let's talk about the processing time and fees. The processing time varies from 2 to 8 weeks, but depends on your case. Sometimes it may go more than 8 weeks as well. And application fee completely depends on where you are from. If you're a US citizen, you may be charged $290, or for UK it's $215. For Europeans it's around $130. But for most of the nationalities around the world, it goes between from 100 to 150. All right, let's apply for the visa. I'm sure you might not be ready at the moment to apply right away. So you save up this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you find this helpful. Let's jump into our screen. All right, before moving forward, I would recommend you guys to read out this email. This is the exact email that the embassy has sent me. So this is just a summary of what we have just discussed. They have explained the procedure, the required original documents, and some additional information and fee information. So they have provided me the link, which is a public link you can access. I'll go to the link, and you can see here change to English or Portuguese if you know. I'll click on the foreign citizen. From here I'll click on visa. This is just general information, and this is a compulsory form for every application, like every Brazilian visa application. But we will choose our specific category inside. I'll just go with I'm human. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. I'll start a new application. Okay, I'm filling out this information with just a dummy names and dummy data, but I'll explain if something you need to understand any field here. I'll just quickly go here like John Doe. So now your application has been saved. This is your application recovery code, which means that if you leave the application in between, you can always come back and continue your application. So we'll just continue here. So the next is visa data. So in the visa data, you have to select the purpose of your trip. I would select the Nomad. So Nomad Digital, we have an option here, Nomad Digital. I'll select that. Objectives, I'll just keep it empty for now. You can put any objective like holiday or work, remote work, something like that. You can just put it there. Estimate date of arrival, you can put anything. Plane stay for maybe just 1 month or 12 months. Previous stay, no. Exhibition of travel document, in person. I'll just go next. Next would be the documents. I'll choose a document which I have, just the ordinary passport, the passport number, issued by any country, date of issue, just choose any, expiration, any, and other documents if I have any. If not, I can just say unknown. CPF number, you can keep it empty because it's sort of tax identification number in Brazil, so you don't have it now, so you can just leave it empty, unknown. I'll say next. Oh, okay, sorry, this has to be a bit old. Just go 17 and then that thing. And this has to be a bit in the future. 29, anything. This has to be just 22, I think. Yeah, May. Fine. All right, next. Okay, this is very important. Profession and occupation. You can just put your profession and occupation details, your income, and employer or university, school, organization data, if you have any employer or anything. These are just straightforward information. I hope this won't be an issue for you to just fill out. I'll just go next, and this is also optional. Now your contact information, very important. Your email here, @gmail.com. Telephone would be here, and then email, content, other form of contact if you have any cell phone or anything, and addresses, other addresses. Okay, this is important. I'll just put here. So yeah. Now and then include other addresses, contact in Brazil, not included, and yeah, next. Okay, I think I'll just put some numbers here. Okay, next. All right, so now I'll just upload my documents, my photograph, and you can see the dimensions of the picture, signature, and of course all the documents one by one. For example, you can see the list, and so you can see a lot of documents here, but you only have to upload the documents that they have requested, which are these ones. Okay, these are the required documents. So you don't have to worry about air tickets and then all other CPF and things like that. You just have to upload. For example, you need to upload bank statement, click on it, choose file and upload. That's how it's gonna work. And then once you click, then the application is going to be submitted, and then you can print the application. And actually, for example, let me just click complete. Yes, let's say complete application. Okay, the application has been completed. Now I can actually print the delivery receipt of the application, and I can take this application print out, and I can print this application, and then I can attach it with my original documents, and then I'll submit it to the embassy, which we have discussed already. So that's the process. I think it's not that complex. You can apply yourself. Just make sure that all of your documents are aligned and in place, and then they are correct. All right, perfect. You made it. You have submitted your application. Now the next step would be booking an embassy appointment and submitting our original document. So once you have filled the application form and attached all your documents into the portal, you still need to print all of your documents and submit at the embassy. Make sure to email the embassy to book your appointment first. When you arrive at the embassy, the officer may interview you, like I got interviewed, or sometimes they just accept your documents and passport, and you have to wait for results, which they will inform you through email. If you talk about what they ask you in interview, it's actually pretty straightforward. They don't ask any out of the box question. They just ask you what you do, what is your motivation behind visiting Brazil. Yeah, that's a few questions they ask. They check your documents, are they correct? They suggest you also if something is not right in the document. They just check the eligibility of you, that yeah, this person is eligible for this visa. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question, do ask me in the comments. I would love to help you out with any query you have. Make sure to subscribe for the future videos. See you next time.